the other side of 10. But I have three young men in studio with me this morning from St Attractors Community School in Tubbercurry. They are namely Owen Leonard, Niall O'Donnell and Gerard Hunt. They're on holidays, but they're not really on holidays because they are through to the finals of the F1 in Schools. It's a global competition that challenges secondary school students to design, build and race miniature balsa wood Formula 1 cars powered by compressed air canisters. We've talked about this many years on the programme. Lads, you're all very, very welcome. As manager, I suppose, Owen, I better give you first take here. Thank you, first of all, for bringing in the car.
Thanks very much.
Is this the end product?
No, that is actually a basic concept. So when we were starting off developing our car, we went through manual revisions. So there was 11 revisions in total. So what you're looking at is revision 6. So it's a basic concept made out of foam. So we started off out of foam, and then eventually our last concept is made out of balsa wood, which is the one we race.
And where do you get the balsa wood from?
The balsa wood is supplied by F1 in Schools. So each team gets a standard size balsa wood block, and everyone has to work out of the same.
And supposing you make a mistake, can you get more balsa wood?
Well, no, we're only supplied one by F1
Okay, so you got to get it right.
Yes.
Simple as that. And the whole concept around the F1 in Schools is to develop your concept of how to engineer and manufacture and make cars. Isn't that it in a nutshell?
F1 in Schools is a STEM initiative programme. So it's science, technology, engineering and maths. So it's basically focused around those four areas, and it's getting young people interested in them four areas and hopefully going on to a career in them.
Yeah. Gerard, you're responsible for the actual design of the car, so a lot of the pressure is on you.
Yeah, it is really. I mean, the car isn't right, we don't have much of a chance in the competition, so it basically comes down, if your car isn't good enough, you're just not going to cut it. So our job is to get the car as fast as possible, and then hope the other aspects of the competition are up to scratch, and then we can hopefully achieve our goal, becoming world champions for Ireland.
And because the other aspects, it's not just about making the car, it's about how you market it, how you put it all together, how you package it and so on. Are you happy that this is take 6, did you say, of the production? How many more takes now before the finals, do you reckon?
We're on revision 11 now, actually.
Or revision 11?
Yeah,
right.
So our final car is revision 11, and that's the car we're happy with. We've tested it, and we're happy enough that it'll do us justice in the national finals.
And you take it from 0 to what's the length of the track?
20 metres.
And what are you getting it in at the moment? Or are you allowed to say?
Well, yes. Well, we're lucky enough now at regional finals. We're only 0.1 of a second off the world record.
Really?
1.097 seconds. So that's incredibly fast now for region. So we're hopefully improving that again nationals, and nearly at that world record stage.
So, Niall, would that suggest that you guys are hot favourites?
Definitely.
I love confidence.
No. Yeah, we're very hopeful that we will go and win the national finals this year.
Yeah.
We've put the work in over the last year, and hopefully it'll all fall into place on the day.
Is this one of the highlights for you? I know that you're all in TY, isn't that right? Yeah. Finishing, sorry?
We're in 5th year now.
Oh, sorry, you're in 5th year. You're big lads now, so you should be getting a bit more sense. So is this one of the highlights for you in what you've been doing there now?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of time organisation in the last few months because we're in 5th year, and it's a fairly intense year in terms of studies and all that. So we've done up a time management chart, and every day we devote hours to the project. And in fairness, it's a great project to be involved in, and I've gained so much experience and skills over the last while that.
And does this mean that you'd love to do something in engineering after school?
That's the fact with me. I wasn't actually going down that route at all, but now with the testing and analysis we've done on cars, I'm into the engineering side of things, and hopefully in the future.
Does the same apply for you, Gerard?
Definitely, yeah. From getting to design the car and working with our partner below in Sligo, Verus Precision, we just seen the work the engineers do and how they work in their actual professional environment, and it's great to see. It gives you an insight into what it'll be like when you do leave school. That's great. Definitely be interested in something like that.
And do you have to try and concentrate all the work on this project within school hours, or do you meet after school?
After school. Most of it after school, yeah. We've classes and that during school, so a lot of our work is after school, lunchtime, just getting, whenever we can, really, we work hard, and hopefully now it'll pay off.
Well, let's hope we're not just listening or talking to Irish champions, but world champions. You are in charge of marketing, so I think, Niall, you should thank somebody. I think there's somebody in particular you want to thank because you got a very generous sponsor.
This year we're in collaboration with Verus Precision down in Sligo, who are a design and a meteorology firm. So we collaborate with them in the design process of our car, and we greatly appreciate the time and effort they've put in their own time. We'd like to thank Damien, Ronan and Vincent for the work they've put on over the last while.
No problem. And they're all down. What's the name of the company?
Verus Precision in Sligo.
Verus Precision in Sligo. And I think you wanted to mention somebody as well, or else you won't have a bed to sleep in tonight.
Yes, exactly. You know, we'd just like to say a big thank you to Science Express in Sligo, and particularly Michael O'Hara. He was very generous, so we've to create a pit display. So he's very generous in the whole designing and manufacturing of that. And we'd also just like to say best of luck to him in his new business in Yates County and Kerry there.
Good man. So he helped out financially as well.
He has, yeah, very much. Thank you.
When are the finals?
29th of April is national finals.
What day of the week is that? A question that
you've caught me there now, I'm afraid.
29th of April. We'll find out what day 29th of April is in a second. And where's it on?
Dublin Castle.
In Dublin Castle.
Yeah.
And how many schools?
There'll be about 20 teams there in total. Competing. So there was 4 regional finals, and then the top 4 out of each will go through to that.
Okay, it's a Wednesday. Okay,
it's a Wednesday.
Yes, it's a Wednesday. So it's a school day.
Yeah,
that won't create. Do you have input, by the way, from teachers?
We do. Yeah, there's one main teacher down there. He's an engineering teacher, and his name is Mr. Joyce, and Enda Joyce for his proper name.
Yes.
So we just like to say a big thank you to him because he's with us now for 2 years. So without him, none of this would have been possible. So big thank you to him.
Does this beat the computer?
Well, I personally would enjoy it a lot more. You know, you get a lot more involvement.
Interaction, talking to people. You're not
exactly.
talking to a screen.
So in a classroom, okay, we're learning about CAD software and SolidWorks, but in this competition, we actually see it come to life. So, you know, we actually have to design it, test it, and then we actually see the physical model come out.
Great. Well, listen, proving your commitment, you got out of bed this morning, all three of you, to come up here and have the little chat with us. So I tell you something, commitment is definitely not in question. Niall, are you going to be working on this today, or is it a day off?
Yeah, no, we're actually going down to Classic Mirrors, hopefully, to order a bit of glass for our pit.
Classic Mirrors.
Yeah.
Okay, and glass for the car, is it?
No, for the pit display.
Okay.
Another part of the project is making a pit display to make your pit display attractive, so that the judges really see you stand out from the rest. So we're going doing a bit of work later on.
Well, listen, I know the lads in St Muirley's College in Ballina might have other things to say, but I'm sure you guys are going all gun ho for the 28th of April in Dublin Castle for the finals of the F1 in schools. If you win that, you represent Ireland at the World Championships, which are held in Singapore, is it?
In September, yeah, Singapore.
So you get to go there.
We do indeed, yeah.
Oh, it's great for some.
Well, hopefully now we'll be going.
Someone has to do it. Well, listen, the very, very best of luck to you lads. Thanks for coming in and sharing the experience and the car with us. I only got to hold it for a second, but anyway, it could be worse. We're going to take a break, but thanks to Owen Leonard, Niall O'Donnell and Gerard Hunt from St Attractus Community School, Tubbercurry, for coming into studio and sharing their experiences of making that miniature balsa wood Formula 1 car for the F1 in schools competition. Thanks, lads. We'll take a break. We've got a news update next.